Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. We can do this. Let's go. Dot, 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 dot. Now
this is quite the bind. I know I should chase after them. I should find my way home before Father realizes I'm missing, but...
Despite knowing better, sorry, I still have a bit in my tongue, so I'm gonna keep tripping over my damn words because I got a cat got my tongue, or whatever you call it. Despite knowing better, I walked straight up to the platform. Sitting on the platform was a box, a small, square, black box with strange characters all over it.
Whoa, what language is this? It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I picked up the box in one hand, then opened it with the other. And inside I found...
a ring?
Inside was a ring engraved with characters similar to those on the box itself. A gold ring big enough to fit on the finger of a full-grown man, yet slim and smooth enough that a woman might wear it.
Huh, that's kind of a letdown. The ring is obviously too big for me, and even if it wasn't, I'm not really into jewelry. ...
Well, it's not yours anyway, so I don't think you have to worry about it. ...
Then again, it would be a waste not to try it on.
Despite the obvious difference in size between my finger and the ring, I slipped it onto my left ring finger.
Zerchen gets to be a bride after all.
Oh my god.
I wonder if Papa will buy me a wedding present.
As those carefree thoughts floated through my mind, I remembered something important.
Uh-oh, Papa. I completely forgot about finding my way back home.
Finally setting my priorities straight, I began to pull the ring off my finger.
As much fun as this has been, I really need to get home already.
However, as soon as I touched the ring with my other hand...
Huh? What the heck?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
This is bad.
This is really, really bad. I only wanted to try the ring on, but now I'm a thief.
I looked down at my ring finger in the glowing ring, adoring it.
And how is it that the ring now fits me perfectly? I don't remember having such chubby fingers. That light too. Why did the ring flash like that? Oh, I'm so confused.
Despite my complicated feelings and muddled thoughts, I kept running. This has to be a dream. Nothing this bizarre... Oh.
This has to be a dream. Nothing this bizarre could happen in real life. When I wake up tomorrow morning, everything will be back to normal.
Will it? Will it, though? Left alone in the warehouse, devoid of human life, a single being strolled through the darkness, tracing their fingers along a box wrapped in alien writings. They breathed a sigh of both relief and frustration. To think a human would lay their hands on the ring before I did, and a young girl at that. I was so close, and yet... The being suddenly clenched their fist and smashed the alien box to pieces. All of that time and effort, all those lives lost. I can't afford to let the ring fall into the wrong hands now. If that human girl refuses to hand over the ring, then I will have to take care of her personally. Dun dun dun! After a long night patrolling the city and an even longer morning trying to find my way back home, I finally took refuge in the warmth of my own bed. I slipped off my shoes, removed my glasses. Oh, she does wear glasses. Let my hair down, and finally... Dot dot dot.
You've got to be kidding me.
Granted a reprieve from the monotony of my usual daily life, I dragged my heels even more than usual as I walked to school. Lethargy is by no means a feeling I rarely exhibit. In fact, not a day goes by where I don't feel that way while walking to school. But on this morning, the source of my dismay was anything but normal.
A weird ring on my finger which randomly starts to glow? My father's getting angry at me for leaving class early? A night with zero sleep and wandering around town all night? And to top it off, I have this strange feeling that I'm being watched.
I looked down at the ring on my finger. Curious to see if the pattern thus far are held true. Surely enough, as it had done all morning, every time I felt like I was being watched, the ring started to glow.
Oh, finding out that I have fat fingers was one thing, but this random glowing could be problematic. Sensei is definitely going to notice. And worse, it's on my ring finger. If he calls Papa, then...
Dot dot dot. Despite my melancholy, I quickly turned around as I felt the odd sensation once more.
This is getting really weird. Is sleep deprivation causing my mind to play tricks on me? I didn't want to consider it, but maybe I should skip class and take a nap. Papa won't like it, assuming he finds out, but I'll only get in more trouble if I fall asleep in class. Besides...
And I'm reading way too fast. Calm down.
This level of paranoia can't be healthy.
As Azure completed the final leg of her morning journey, her stalker emerged from the shadows. So close, and yet I still can't get my hands on it. But I'll have plenty of opportunities from here on out. Once the human girl goes to that child containment center they call school, she won't be able to escape. And once I get my hands on that ring, the universe will never be the same again. After wandering around the school a while, I eventually located an empty classroom. It appeared to be a classroom reserved for club activities of some sort, or perhaps simply due for cleaning, as the desks had all been removed. Whatever the case, I would soon put the empty space to good use.
Now this is more like it.
Resting on the floor, lapping up the sun's rays,
Resting on the floor, lapping up the sun's rays, I kind of feel like a cat. From a bride to a cat. A bride wearing cat ears instead of a wedding veil, drinking milk instead of champagne. That sounds much better to me.
Are you a furry? Are you a furry, Azure? Oh my god, Azure is a furry. It's okay, you be you, boo. No judgment, you be you. Oh my god.
Yes, meow. I do, meow. Now take me back home, meow. I need to cough up a fur ball.
Oh my god. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Once I actually heard myself say that out loud, a furious blush came over my face.
That was definitely the sleep deprivation talking.
Without further delay, bright red from ear to ear, I removed my glasses and put my head on the ground. As I lay in the warm sun, not at all deterred by the hard surface beneath me, I slept both long and well. My fatigue from last night vanished without a trace, replaced by the energy and enthusiasm I so desperately needed. Well, I wouldn't say enthusiasm, because you said earlier, I'm enthusiastic about nothing. I do nothing with my life. Perfectly okay, though. I understand.
Man, I needed that. There's nothing a good night's rest can't cure, or a good day's rest in this case. I should do this more often.
filled with such carefree thoughts. I slowly adjusted to the light surrounding me. But no sooner had I done so, that reality hit me.
Oh no, how long was I asleep? It's already starting to get dark outside. I must have slept the whole day away. This is bad. I can't believe it's already dark outside. Just how late is it?
Oh, it's not that late. It just looks that way because my spaceship is blocking out most of the sun's rays.
Ah, I see. Ah, I see. That explains it.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Your spaceship? What the heck are you talking about?
I'm talking about my spaceship. That's what you humans call them, right? I'm not getting the terminology wrong.
No, I suppose you...
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
I put on my glasses, which I had taken off before sleeping, and looked at the person in front of me with far more clarity. This woman, she seems familiar.
Have we met before? You don't look like a student, and I don't think I've ever had you as a teacher.
The stranger looked at me skeptically, as though doubting my inability to remember her. Earthling, we met only last night. Is the memory of a human girl truly so awful? I had heard that the fish of gold would forget every few seconds, but I believed primates to enjoy more fortuitous memory capacity. If I have been misinformed, then I must correct our record base post-haste. ... Huh?
What the heck was this woman talking about? What the heck is this woman talking about? Did she escape from a mental asylum, thinking she was still in high school?
Anyway, forget about that. I'm here to make you an offer.
An offer?
From a crazy person?
I don't think so. But if I reject her outright, she might get violent, so I can at least play along.
What makes you think she's gonna be violent? She has done nothing to see, like, what? What? You are being very judgmental. That's right, Earthling. The is very important to me. And I must have it back at any cost. Unfortunately, you seem to have already with it. So, I've been put in a difficult situation.
The what?
Oh, I'm sorry. My humanese isn't perfect yet. Humanese?
I suppose a rough translation of...
I suppose a rough translation of that artifact around your finger would be the Ring of Binding. Now that you've already bonded with it, my role here has become rather complicated. Even after the woman in front of me finished explaining, I still didn't understand.
Sorry, but I don't get it. Ring of Binding? It's bonded with me? What does that mean? And who the heck calls this language humanese? Just who are you exactly?
Oh, now that you mention it, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sienna, and I'm the Queen of Mars. ...
The Queen of Mars?
Yes, have you heard of me?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm familiar with Mars, but...
You are? You, a mere Earthling, are aware of the situation on Mars? I truly misjudged you. It seems that you are more capable than I thought, you pesky foreigner.
Hey! What did you call me?
A pesky foreigner. This is the term for someone of a different birth planet, correct? That is what Earthlings have been calling me ever since I arrived here. ...
I'm no longer sure if this woman is crazy or just stupid. Anyway, enough of that. What were you saying about that offer?
Oh, that's right. How forgetful of me. The reason I came to you this day was to ask for your finger.
You want my finger?
Precisely. ... Wait, where are you going?
Anywhere but here!
After running the entire way home, I arrived in record time, despite leaving later than usual. I ran quickly, taking every shortcut I knew, and intermittently checked behind me for the insane pursuer.
I knew no good would come from this stupid ring.
Huh. You didn't really seem to think so earlier.
Why did I have to try on that crazy lady's jewelry? I don't even like that stuff.
I tried to calm down as I entered my house. Despite the insanity awaiting me when I woke up, I still felt fairly refreshed after sleeping for so long. So it wasn't difficult to restore my mood.
Forget about the crazy lady. She's gone now, and I'm sure the police will capture her sooner or later.
What makes you think that? She hasn't done anything that you could be arrested for.
Besides, at this point in time, I have bigger things to worry about.
I peered into the living room, immediately setting sights on my father. Albeit rare for him to return home before me, it did happen from time to time.
He's just standing there, not moving an inch. He must be waiting for me.
I sighed heavily, already disheartened by the conversation. Words, Margaret, words. By the conversation which no doubt awaited me.
Oh well, let's get this over with. Good afternoon, Papa. Boy, you sure got home early today. ... Did you get off early today because you've been working so hard lately? Or maybe you just couldn't wait to see your darling daughter,
Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. She talks really weird for an 18-year-old. Just saying. ...
Uh-oh, he's really mad.
When my father is truly furious,
he doesn't yell or scream. He becomes dead quiet and wanders around like a ghost, ready to snap at any minute. Well, I guess I'll get started on dinner yet. Then,
and I'm gonna continue.
And the narrator's gonna continue to trip over her words, like an idiot, because she's a dum-dum.
I started to walk towards the kitchen, desperate to escape my father's fury. Don't bother with my portion. I already ate.
That's okay. Just dinner for two then. No problem, Eh?
Emerging from behind my father was Sienna, the crazy lady I had tried so hard to escape from.
How did you... When did you...
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Is that an idiom? I took a deep breath and tried again.
How did you get here before me? And why are you here?
Oh, I see. You're wondering how I arrived before you, even though you left first? I'm sorry to say this, but your athletic ability is no match for my transporter, if you will. It converts most forms of matter into light, then...
Forget about that! Why are you here?
Oh yes, your second question. My apologies. I didn't mean to alarm you, but as you suddenly ran away during our earlier conversation, I thought it might be more convenient for you if we continued talking here. I stared at Sienna blankly, unable to see any hint of malice or deceit.
If she knows both where I live and what school I attend, and escaping from Sienna by normal means may be impossible. But if I had the help of an ace detective on my side...
I turned my face to my father, who was still unmoving. As I walked in front of him, however, I noticed that something was amiss. Gasp, 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 gasp. My father continued to open his mouth wildly, breathing in deeply, and closed his mouth and exhaled through his nose. His eyes remained wide open, unblinking, as though he was shocked by something directly in front of him. What's wrong? Oh, right, the birth giver's counterpart responsible for your creation. Do not worry. I will return him to normal once we are finished here.
Return him to normal? What have you done to my father?
Do not fret, child. He is unharmed. I simply swapped his consciousness with that of a fish of gold. Oh, goldfish. That's what she's talking about. I looked towards the fish tank in our living room.
You swapped his brain with the brain of a goldfish?
Swapped their brains? No, don't be silly. I simply swapped his consciousness with that of a fish.
Is there a difference?
Of course there is. All I've done is temporarily move your father's thoughts into the brain of the goldfish, and vice versa. This way, we can talk freely, and your father will forget everything he hears.
But that's amazing!
You flatter me, Earthling. But our technology is no more advanced than yours. I don't know if we'll ever manage to transfer entire living creatures into waves capable of being replicated. Sienna looked towards the television as she spoke. She thinks that the people she's seen on TV are moving around as formless signals?
Her technology may be amazing, but this woman is clueless about Earth.
Anyway, about her finger.
Uh-oh. I thought if I couldn't run away, I could at least rely on my father to protect me. But his current state, Papa's just...
Gasp, 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 gasp.
There has to be some way out of this. Maybe she doesn't want my finger after all. Maybe Sienna got the word wrong? I have to make sure. Miss Sienna?
Just call me Sienna.
Okay then, Sienna. Why do you want my finger exactly? What possible use could you have for a human finger?
That's a silly question. You humans came up with the ritual requiring the finger after all.
Like hell we did! I don't care what barbaric civilizations this woman has visited before. Around here, we don't chop off fingers.
Am I mistaken? For humans, the bonding ritual requires a finger. Requires a ring, a finger, and two humanoid entities, correct? So the protocol is to ask for another's entity's finger, yes?
The human bonding ritual? Wait a minute. She couldn't mean... Are you talking about marriage?
Yes, that is it. Blah, or as you Earthlings call it, marriage.
So that's it. Phew. I was really worried there for a minute. I thought Sienna wanted to cut off my finger like some bizarre cult ritual.
Blah, blah, blah.
But she really wanted to ask for my hand, not my finger.
Dot.
Eh?
Oh my god.
You want to marry me?
Yes! Blah. Marriage, we must become one.
But why? Why would you want to marry me? We've only just met. Isn't this too sudden? Besides, we're of two different species.
Yeah, ow, my tongue. Keep biting it.
Why would you suddenly propose to me?
I proposed? You are mistaken, Earthling. You are the one who proposed to me.
I did? No, I think I would remember doing that.
What are you saying? The proof of your proposal is right there. Sienna pointed to the ring on my finger. That ring rightly belongs to the King of Mars. As the ruling queen, the one who wears that ring is destined to become my husband. You put it on that ring and it bound itself to you. That is proof that you are fit to be my other.
Her other? The ruling queen and her husband, the king? Wait Wait a minute, how could I even get married? I'm a girl, I couldn't possibly become a king.
Now. Although the closest translation I could think of for is king, my partner doesn't need to be male, or even Martian for that matter. The ring has chosen you, and that's what matters.
Unbelievable. Grown woman is proposing to me because a ring told her to? What's more, she doesn't even care that we're both girls. ... No, wait, that isn't the problem here. There's no way I could go along with something this ridiculous. 2 days ago, we'd never even met. Now she wants me to be king of Mars? But what about air and food? Even if I went with you, I wouldn't survive a day on Mars, would I? And I have no redeemable qualities, because I'm really boring, and I do nothing all day. And I don't even...
Just saying. I'm just saying. Azura's very cute, but let's be honest, she is not king material. Don't underestimate yourself. The king of Mars, as chosen by the ring, is far more capable than you think. As one wearing the ring, such trifling matters won't affect you in the least.
I put on a ring and just like that, I'm already the king of Mars? This is too much.
And I think it's about time that, I think this is a good place we stop. So I'm gonna save. Awesome. So, alright. If you liked this video and would like to see more of Written in the Sky, hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you. See you guys later.